I've got a mini drone comparison that a lot of you have been asking for. We've got the Potensic Atom 2 versus the DJI Mini 4K. Both drones have a similar price point, similar footprint, and a lot of similarities going on here, but there's also a lot of differences between these two drones. But a lot of you out there were saying that this is a great comparison to put up because people are considering between these two drones. Starting off with the form factor and the build quality here, they both feel extremely solid in the hand. They both have a folding portable design to them, so that's the Mini 4K there. And then the Potensic Atom 2, again, similar folding design, it's just the order of the legs and the way that they fold out is slightly different here. But that's the Potensic Atom 2, and that is the Mini 4K. So similar footprint across the board, similar design to them, and everything looks quite similar here. Kind of hard to tell the difference between the two. The Mini 4K is basically a rebranded Mini 2. So if you've got the Mini 2, this is a very similar drone. It can capture 4K, it's got all the same kind of offerings we saw on the Mini 2, maybe a few slightly different things going on, but across the board, this is basically a Mini 2, but with the Mini 4K name on it. Where the Atom 2 feels like a completely different drone to the original Atom, the review's on my channel, so definitely check out my review of the Mini 2, the Atom 1, the Mini 4K, and the Atom 2. I've reviewed all of these drones, so check them all out. Let's get into some of the differences and similarities here. So they both have a folding design, like I said, they're both under 250 grams, and they both have a 3-axis gimbal. So very similar across the board. They both have 4K cameras, so really similar when we look at those specs. But where things start to separate a bit is when we look at some of the other specs here and what's available. So the Atom 2 has a 1/2-inch CMOS sensor with an aperture of f1.8, and the Mini 4K has a 1/2.3-inch CMOS sensor with an aperture of f2.8. So the Atom 2 has a significantly better camera sensor here, and you do notice that difference. It's not like leaps and bounds ahead. They both still do look great with their 4K video and their photos, but you definitely do notice a difference with the Atom 2. If you guys are in the market for a Mini 4K or an Atom 2 for that matter, then I will have some links down below, so make sure to check all of them out. If you're based in Australia and you're looking for any sort of DJI drone, camera, or accessory, I've got some cracking deals down in the video description. So I've actually helped Australians save over $110,000 on their drone, camera, and accessory purchases. So you can actually go in store to one of the many DJI stores around Australia, mention DansTube in store, and they'll help you out with the best deal they can. You can also use the code DansTube on the D1 Store's website, d1store.com.au, and you'll be able to save again on most drones, cameras, and accessories. Or if you want that personal touch, reach out to them directly, sales@d1store.com.au. Again, mention DansTube and they'll help you out over there. I'll also have some links down below for the Potensic Atom 2 and some other links as well for the Mini 4K. So they'll all be affiliate links, so it supports the channel. I appreciate all of that. Check them all out. They'll be down below. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. The Atom 2 can capture 4K 30 frames per second. You can capture 8K photos as well, so that's with this 48 megapixel sensor. You can also capture 1080p slow motion 5 times, as well as vertical videos as well, so that's 2.7K up to 30 frames per second. If we look at the Mini 4K, you're limited to 4K 30 frames per second. It's got a 12 megapixel sensor, and there's no vertical video, no slow motion options. You can capture 2.7K up to 30 frames per second, which is a slight improvement over the Atom 2, but no vertical, no slow motion, and some other limitations there, like the sensor size, which might turn you off the Mini 4K and lean you towards the Atom 2. Both drones do not feature obstacle avoidance, and they also have a very similar flight time and flight performance. So the Mini 4K, 31 minutes, the Atom 2, 32 minutes, so pretty much the same flight time, as well as the flight performance, like the wind resistance is a level 5 on both. So that's up to 38-kilometer winds that both of them can handle. The clear divide starts to happen when we talk about the features that are available in each drone. The Mini 4K is a little bit lackluster when we compare it to the Atom 2. So the Atom 2 does feature Cine Roll, it features an AI night mode. There's also tracking available, so you've got a full follow mode where the drone will track you or a car or a boat or whatever it may be. That works flawlessly. You've got waypoints that also recently came out, so that's more of a pro feature on the Atom 2, and there's a bunch of other features as well. The Atom 2 also offers a smart controller, so that's something the Mini 4K can't even dream of, but the smart controller on the Atom 2 is a really nice addition as well. With all of that being said, the Atom 2 definitely feels a lot more premium. Now, the smart controller is going to push the price point a little higher for the Atom 2, so if we're just comparing it with the standard controllers, quite a similar offering across the board. Both controllers feel solid in the hand, range from both drones is great, the experience, like the flight performance is great across the board for both drones as well here. With the Mini 4K, there's no tracking, there's no waypoints, there's no exciting features like that. We do have some intelligent modes like, rocket and circle and stuff like that, but nothing too exciting here. It's stuff that we've seen, like I said, on the Mini 2, which is very old now, but lots of drones have these features, so there's nothing groundbreaking with the Mini 4K, unfortunately. Both drones do offer digital zoom though, so the Mini 4K has 4K 2x zoom, as well as 1080p 4x zoom, and the Atom 2 is quite similar, so it's 4K up to 2x and 1080p up to 4x, but the Atom 2 does feature a dolly zoom mode as well, which again is something that the Mini 4K doesn't offer. So when we look at the offers here, the Atom 2 just has a lot more going on for it. With all of that being said though, the Mini 4K is still a very solid drone. You're in the DJI ecosystem, so a trusted drone manufacturer that has been around for years. Like even when we think about the Mini 2, that was and still is a solid drone. People still tell me to this day that they're still flying that drone. So that technology has been sustained and proven time and time again. So you're getting something very reliable with the Mini 4K. So if you want something that's just going to do the job and is going to be extremely reliable, and it's going to be reliable, there's a track history there, the Mini 4 is great for that. It's still a nice camera system, it still flies beautifully, and I'm happy with the Mini 4K as just a standard drone. But my money would go to the Atom 2 here. This drone just offers a lot more. It's got some more exciting features. They're pushing the envelope just a little bit more here. Like we've got a smart controller, we just got waypoints on it, we've got tracking on it. It's got a bunch of modes, AI night mode, dolly zoom. There's just some exciting modes going on here. So I would go with the Atom 2, honestly, as a starting point for a lot of people. The Mini 4K is still an honorable mention, but the Atom 2 is the one to go for if you're looking for something just a little bit more feature packed. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of your support and I'll chat to you very soon. Peace.